Hi everyone, I'm Tara. I hope everyone stays blessed. So I came to do a reading while I was in between braiding my hair. I got tired, so I decided to take a break. It's been an all day thing. All day. So I said since I was a little tired, I could take a breather and do this. Gave me enough time to kind of meditate as I was doing my hair. So, we're going to do a little small reading for tonight. Since I didn't get to do one earlier, came to bring one this evening. I hope everyone's day was blessed. And we're going to start the blessed day. True offering again. Positivity. Work. Got an oracle. Fall into my arms is here. Oh, it doesn't even go here. One more, please. Surrender. Holding the opposites. Extremes to life. Oh no. I guess I forgot to put that one back in the oracle book. One, please. Just one. Need one card. One. All right. We have service. True offering, positivity, work, and service. That's what we're working with today. So this has to do with your service to the world. Work. It's about your service to the world. Your true offering again, and positivity. Yeah. As I always say, star seeds, earth angels, light workers, whatever name, your services now. We're ready. We're here. We're here. All paths lead home. This one was in the blessed deck. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites extremes to life. So it would go under true offering. Positivity. All paths lead home. Inner authority. Intuition. Turn your gaze within. Turn your gaze within. That means on you. Activated earth. Power places. Ley lines. Trust where you're led. Falls under work. Now, how ironic is that? I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Well, but Oh yeah, they got booby traps set for you, baby. All over. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. They're waiting on each other. He's waiting on her in a floaty. That falls under service. So maybe you're about to be put into the center of handling a service, a contract. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Well, that's it for that one. This is all about, so far it looks like work, but then it also looks like it could be, as usual, a love reading. But when it comes to work, there's definitely blockages here. There's booby traps set for you. Ley lines and power places. Trust where you're led. And work falls above that. Oh, God. God. Bye. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing. Stay positive. Remain giving your true offering. Someone wants you to fall into their arms. This is a couple here. And this is a couple here. Remain positive. Let your intuition guide you. Turn your gaze within. Just focus on yourself. Focus on you. Oh, wow. Some of the stuff I hear some people say, people are evil. They just downright wicked. I swear, it's wicked. That's all right. I said I want to do a Virgo reading. I was going to do one for us Virgos. We got the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, true offering is here. Hangman in reverse. Fall into my arms. Somebody's ready. They're ready for the landing. Hangman is in reverse. Hangman is ready. He said, fall into my arms. Ready. Set. Go. True offering. True offering. Breakthrough. Positivity. All paths lead home. Breakthrough. Somebody's gonna make it. They're gonna make it. They gotta remain positive. Horse running through. Horse coming. Coming through. Yeah. Change fell on that. Change. Chariot. Someone is breaking through. Not change, chariot, I'm sorry. They're breaking through, moving forward. Moving forward. What do we have for service? Surrender to the sweetness. The Hermit. Well, the Hermit fell on the service. Well, that sounds about right. The Hermit is the sign of service. Virgo. Surrender to the sweetness, Virgo. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Hermit falls under that. What do we have? What do we have? Okay. Breakthrough. Chariot. Ecstasy. Hangman in reverse. True offering. True offering. Fall into my arms. Hangman is in reverse. There's no thinking about that anymore. Somebody is ready to fall. With ecstasy. Positivity. All paths lead home. What do we have for breakthrough? All paths lead home. Ecstasy. Balance. Something needs to be brought into balance or a balance. Or balance may already be here, but let's see. Because usually when I get it upright, depending on what falls around it, that's how I determine. It is upright next to ecstasy. So evidently, and it's under breakthrough, balance has been restored. There's a balance. They're in an even kilter. They're evenly rocked. With positivity. And time and space brought that. Work, chariot. What do we have for work, chariot? Time and space. Art. Art falls under service, surrender to the sweetness, the Hermit, and art. Devil's play in reverse, Man of Cups. Surfer cup, surfer card, Man of Cups, and Devil's play in reverse. Well, Devil's play this way is upright. Upright, reverse. Let's see what we got. What do we have? Someone's ready to bring in balance. Well, it's here now. Harmony falls under time and space. Devil's play in reverse. Balance is being brought, well, has been brought in. Devil's play is in reverse from my side. But if someone was in devil's play, they're wanting to bring a balance of harmony, but it took time, it took space, it took a minute. It took a time of pondering and thinking. Creativity. Creativity falls under art. And the Hermit. Passionate. Passionately. As far as creativity, harmony is going to be brought in because there has been devil's play going on. There has been devilment going on. Manipulating energies. The sun fell on art. The sun fell on art. What do we have here? Yeah, there's going to be a death brought to it. Well, I said it previously. Someone has brought this devil's play to an end, or bringing it to an end, to a death. They want balance. They want harmony. They have ecstasy. They have happiness and creativity. They do. And now they're in harmony. They're in harmony. And the sun is here. So the death card is here, being brought to this devil's play. Reward. Fell between harmony and devil's play. So once everything is brought into an order, I'm going to say that. Correct order. Divine order. There's a death to a lot of things. Slowly but surely, people are putting death to things. I keep saying people are realizing what's going on in their energy. There's going to be a reward for you. There'll be a reward and a breakthrough. Moon in reverse. Yeah. Someone wants harmony. If there were secrets, oh well, so what? Everybody got them. If there were some, you'll know. You'll know what needs to be known. Strength card is here. You'll know. Because they're going to have enough strength to tell you. They're going to have enough strength to make you feel okay with what's going on. You'll know. And you may be the type of person that don't need to know everything. Only the things that matter. Someone will have strength. The moon card is in reverse. They know there's a reward. They're willing to put a depth to these things. They're willing. Because they want harmony. And they want to give you a Two of Cups. It fell on harmony. And they're happy. They're happy. They're in an equilibrium at this point. Reward. What else do we have? What do we have for moon in reverse? Censor fell on the sun, and learner. Yeah. I just said they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you. You're going to learn of these things. It fell on the moon. You're going to learn of these. But then, look at that. You probably already know. You know. It's not much you need to be concerned about. It's irrelevant. A lot of things are irrelevant. Someone is happy. Just go with the flow. Be happy with the happy. Be happy with the sun. Be happy with the rewards and that there's an equilibrium. There's harmony. There's ecstasy. There's definitely creativity in art. What do we have? Death is being put to something. And it came out anyway. I saw it when I was shuffling. Equanimity as well as equilibrium. Two of Cups, two of Crystals. It's a lot of twos. 6, 2, 2. Yeah. You will know for sure. You will definitely know. There will be no pulled out doubt. There will be no doubt. This was in the deck. Doubt. There will be no doubt. You would definitely know. You can't worry over things you can't change. There's no need for worry. You worry, you have no time for prayer. Some things are just not to be worried about. Not at all. For what? Stagnation in reverse. Well, it fell in the blockage position between equilibrium and equanimity. Yeah. Negativity is in reverse. That goes. Reverse. No, actually it goes here. Okay. It goes here. Under the Hangman, ecstasy, Man of Cups, Death card, Strength card, and Negativity card. In these type of situations, you have to remain positive. I'm looking at the positivity card. You have to. You have to. Because looking at what's on the board, if you don't, Tower in reverse. If you don't remain positive, negativity and Tower in reverse. That's why. Commencement fell on top of the Censor and the Sun. Someone wants a contract. Two of Cups. Two of Crystals. Commencement, the Sun. Creativity. Reward. Someone may be scared. I saw fear. Someone wants to take a next step with you. Compassion. I see compassion. I see two cards though. And reflection. Someone wants to take a next step with you. They have reflected on some things. They're learning. They're learning that you are a true offering. They want to show more compassion. Yeah, they've reflected on this too. I see a lot of blues. Someone's done some reflecting. And commencement fell on top of the Sun with creativity. The Hermit and art. This has been on someone's mind as far as that's what they've been reflecting on. And it's making them afraid. A Noah flipped over. Noah popped up. And it's making them fearful. Yeah, because they're having feelings. It's making them fearful. They're getting feelings about it. It fell on top of it comes on top of the Tower in reverse. So they've been through it. They've thought about it. They're like, nah, nah, yeah, nah, nah, yeah, nah. They're a filler, and they're afraid of it. They're very compassionate. They want equanimity. They want equilibrium. They do. They need to have strength. You are their happy place. Fell on top of filler. Knower. You are their happy place. Yeah, you are. You're the happy place. Hey, Einstein. Hey. Say, I know. You know. They know. Don't worry. No worries. You know. And the Hierophant is here to make sure you know. Because you know. And they know that you know. And the Hierophant knows. That's all that matters. And you, the knower, you know. But we have a filler in the Hierophant. But we have commencement, sun, knower. Okay. Well, there you go. Bam. Because they know you know and you know. Yep. That's the filler. They know. You know. That's who wants this commencement and compassion. Yep. That's them. That's them. Because dullness is in reverse. Of course it is. You got too much creativity and arts going on over here. Making it fancy. Making it fancy. And the sun is blazing. Making it hot, hot, hot. And somebody wants commencement. Yep. And the knower is here. And there's a sensor here. And this Hierophant is here as well. And it is hot in here. Logic. Time and space flipped over. What else we got? Sorrow flipped on that. Sorrow. Why is sorrow here? Why is the Six of Cups here with logic? Somebody's sorrow. Oh, yeah. Somebody may be in sorrow and disappointment. Oh, why is somebody going to be in sorrow and disappointment? Confusion in reverse. But there's no confusion. Somebody else may be in sorrow and disappointment. But there's logic here. Somebody's using logic. And somebody knows exactly what they want to do. But someone is disappointed. Fortune is here. Why is fortune here and fell on top of logic? Why is fortune here? Fulfillment. Anger in reverse. Fulfillment fell on top of the Emperor. And dullness in reverse. Of course. Fulfillment fell on top of dullness in reverse. Because they seem to be pretty happy and fulfilled. Being a filler. Yeah. This one fell out the deck. Why is anger here in reverse, though? With disappointment and sorrow upright. Delusion in reverse. Confusion in reverse. Anger in reverse. Someone is disappointed. Somebody is sad. Show me what's going on. Fear. I said somebody was afraid earlier. There's fear here. Disappointment, sadness, sorrow. Why? Show me. Is this something different? Nurturing fell here on fulfillment. Fortune, logic, nurturing, fulfillment, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, equanimity. All this in one little power. All this in one power. Reward, logic, fortune, equilibrium, fulfillment, the Emperor, nurturing, compassion, Dullness in reverse. The filler. Tower in reverse. You got a knower over here with commencement, the sun, and a sensor. Then you got disappointment. Someone, oh, okay. Yeah. Somebody else feeling some type of way. This is somebody else. Magician fell on the Hierophant. Why would the Magician fall on the Hierophant? Courage and the Seer. Oh, I turned this from the wrong one. Sorry. Courage and Magician, Courage, and the Seer. Someone's going to take some steps. Someone's going to... God card is here. The Hierophant is here. The Magician. Someone's going to take some steps forward. Boldly. Knowingly. Courageously. They know they have God on their side. And they are a seer. They also have other gifts and talents. They're the Magician. Master. They also have other gifts and talents. They're the Magician. They're going to be courageous. No, they are not going to be. They are courageous. Let's put it that way. They have courage. They're a seer. And maybe they understand what their gifts are. I see synthesis. They know what their gifts are. Love. They're a seer. They know what their gifts are. That's one of them. Regenerator. Is that why fear and disappointment is over here on this side? Because it separates the reading. Here, there's a line. The Hierophant starts. You have fear, anger, confusion in reverse, disappointment, and sorrow. Here starts the Hierophant. The Magician, courage, the Seer, love, and the Regenerator. What do we have? The Rejoicer is here. I would like it to come out of the deck, please. What do we have? Hierophant, Magician, courage, Seer. The Seer sees love. She's love, Regenerator. A Master. They understand their gifts. They understand themselves so wholly. They do. They understand themselves. What do we have for the Master and Regenerator? They're about rebirthing, regenerating, rebuilding, narrowness, harvest, universe. Someone is being narrow-minded. Harvest fell over here on commencement. Time and space. Delusion in reverse. I'm going to leave it right where it fell. What do we have for time and space? Change. Change comes with time and space. It fell on love. There's going to be a big change coming into your life pertaining to love with time and space. The universe. The universe is here. You have no control of this. No one can. No one will. The universe is involved with this change. The universe is definitely involved with change, and it fell on top of purity and love. Seer, Regenerator. Someone's going to have the courage to do some things, say some things, It's going to be a redo. It's going to be a reset. Maybe moving, but it's definitely going to be a change in regenerating, starting over. Maybe starting over everything. Trust. Trust. What do I need to trust? Well, it's purity here and change and trust. Synthesis. It's coming. Regenerating. Bringing together. Synthesis. It's coming. There's going to be a change, and it's going to pertain to love. It's universally involved. It's going to be a higher love. But it's some narrow people involved. Narrow-minded people involved. They're full of delusion. They're fearful. They're angry. Anger is in reverse. Confusion. They're disappointed. They're disappointed. It could have to do with someone's passion. I see passion. Trust. Synthesis. Purity. Change. Growth. The Lovers. It has to do with love. And starting over. And change. And trusting. And trust that. It has to do with lovers. It does. They're regenerating. They're bringing in a change. Player in reverse. Passion. Player in reverse. Passion. There's the Lovers. Someone's regenerating with them, with their lover. Love. Change. Purity. Trust. Synthesis. Lovers. Passion. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, that's a lot. Maybe I should just leave it at synthesis and trust. Synthesis and trust. Is that it? Well, success. Trust that there will be success. And it's protected. It's protected. The Guardian is here. Brilliance. Growth. And the Star. Growth and brilliance. It will be protected. Some people are going to be trying to invent some things, but integrity is here. You'll have growth. Keep your integrity about yourself, the preserver, the woman of worlds, and the achiever. You will achieve. The rejoicer is on the bottom. You will achieve. You will succeed. You will have success. You will. Sometimes you have to, how can I say it? Just not talk to people. And then you don't talk to people and they still be knowing. That's because they be on your phone line. They be on there listening. And me, I be saying, I hope you get an earful. Yep, I sure do. I surely do. I hope you get a whole earful. Nosy, just nosy. Looking, watching, watchers. It's a shame. Mm-hmm. said I wanted to do a reading for Virgos. So I'll probably come back in a few and do one for Virgos in just a minute. So in the meantime, in between time with that, let's see what we have from the first reading from my little funny dick. Oh gosh. So I pull Brown Eyes. I pull Mike. I see the Star. Writing. Someone likes to write. See the Popos. Someone's a dark being. Brown skin. Best friends. Ring again. And the Lovers. I see luck and clovers. Faith. And I saw the rabbit. So that's going to be it for tonight with this one. Someone has piercings and tattoos. That's going to be it with this particular one. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do a reading for Virgos and see what we have for us Virgos. Because we can't just all be what they say Virgos are doing, huh? Or down and out, rock bottom, kick the bottom, bucket, all of that. All Virgos can't be going through that. It's got to be something going on. So, I'm going to come back and see what we have for the Virgos. Thank you guys for watching, and I will get back with you in just a few. Have a good one.